Welcome to the shooting show. This week we're heading up to Orkney for some serious wildfowling with Jason Doyle and Co. Plus we bring you all the latest news from the shooting world. We return to Orkney for another day's wildfowling. We're out before first light, setting out decoys and getting into position. There's no doubt that we're in for another wet and windy day.
How deep is it, Jason?
It's about 2 inches off the top of my wellies.
Jason Doyle has stepped out from behind the camera to try his luck at the geese. Already we can hear their sound filling the air. Goose shooting might usually be done with a semi-auto, but Jason's brought something quite different and a little bit old school.
This morning I'm using the Zabala 10 bore side by side, double trigger, non-ejector. Bit of a beast of a gun, but I've never used a 10 bore, so really keen to try that. I'm using Ely Bismuth, 3.5 inch. I don't know how heavy they are, boxes back at home, but they're number 3s. So, really excited to use these actually.
And do you think we're going to see any geese this morning?
Yeah, we can hear them in the background. We've probably got 400 or 500 behind us, just on a bit of a pond, and we're in this real nice ditch. We've got lots of cover, stubble field in front, decoys are out, so yeah, I'm right on the end of the line. So anything way out to the left, I'm going to have a crack at, which I'm looking forward to. One thing with goose shooting that I'm not overly keen on is when everyone shoots together, you're not too sure what you've shot, but at least this way the line is well spread out today, good pattern of decoys, and everyone should have their own shooting, and they can see exactly what they've hit or missed.
Minutes later, Jason's already tasted success. Not that we got it on camera.
Coming back, mate. First goose?
First goose with a 10 bore, yeah. And you didn't get it.
I didn't have the camera switch on, mate. It usually lures the geese in if I turn the camera off. Nice shot though.
Yeah, reflex.
Slowly, the light starts to come up, and that means our cameraman can actually spot the geese coming in.
Doable. Beautiful.
Yep, beautiful bird.
Jason's getting comfortable now. It might be the wettest hide we've ever seen, but Jason's protected against the elements and is ready for another skein to come in. As with before, this bird will be immediately picked. We don't want to lose a single one.
I was sort of trying to let the others into the lads. That's what I
Yeah,
wasn't-
that's okay. Well, we've all got shafted down a bit now, so.
Yeah. Can I take that? We'll get some pictures with it.
There's no shortage of opportunities as skein after skein comes in. Some stay too high, out of range. Some turn away at the last moment. But some come right in where we want them.
Right above you, mate.
I'm gonna let them come into the lads.
Now, things really get interesting.
We've probably got 200 or 300 geese landed on the field in front of us, just beyond the decoys. And we probably had the guts of 1,000 circling us all at once. It was really, really exciting. Sort of shaking a bit. I was waiting for the command to shoot, but I can only imagine it's like with pigeons. It's not a good idea to shoot at a big flock of geese because you'll educate them all. So I can only imagine the guides are waiting for them to break up into smaller groups. We haven't got a guide with us, he's just up a bit further, so we can't ask him right now, but it's just amazing to sit here and watch all these birds. Probably 2 or 3 different breeds of geese, and we have some swans mooching about in the middle of them as well. It's just amazing to see. Here's some real low geese coming now, look. Just over my left shoulder. Gonna come right over the guys.
The geese are still coming overhead in numbers, and this time the command to shoot does come. Jason shot well, and the remaining geese pass overhead and land with the others on the field behind us. Now, a change in tactics is required. We're going to try calling.
Go on, Jason. Go on then. Oh, unlucky. One away.
Calling worked perfectly, bringing the geese in and sending them across the line, where they were greeted with a salvo from the awaiting guns. Shaun Carr was last seen drawing a blank on a Glenative duck shoot, but he's doing much better today.
How's your morning gone so far, Dad?
Marvellous.
So you stood in a 1.5 foot deep burn with foot-long wellies, yeah?
Yeah.
With the final geese picked up, we can call an end to the flight. All involved can dry their feet off and inspect the shot birds.
The dance was far.
Yeah.
Packing up, we reflect on a highly successful morning and we'll be back out this evening for more.
Smile.
Don't want to be in front of the sheriff. Yes.
A few hours later, we're led out once again. Thankfully, we don't have to stand in a stream this time. Jason, Shaun and Co get some dry land to shoot from. Jason's also brought a different kit combo. He's opted for a Lincoln over and under with Ely lightning steels. Light is fading fast. This could be a super quick session. Calling soon begins in earnest. And the call swiftly does its job. These geese come in at incredible speed on the wind, but some good shooting from the guns bring a couple of them down.
Pitch him on.
After that, things briefly go quiet, but this is amazing countryside, and just being out here is rewarding enough. As the light drops yet further, the geese return.
Go on then. Good lad. Come on. Come on. Come here.
Many fell?
Come here. Come here.
Filming light is about to go, but there might be time for one more shot first.
You can hear him, can't he?
The guns are illuminated by the last rays of light, but it's hard to see anything else. Luckily, a close-up goose makes the cameraman's job easy. we switch to IR mode, but the guns can still pick out a few geese and take their chances well.
Get on.
The sound of geese overhead tells us there's still plenty around.
Go on then.
And that's that, a short but very plentiful evening. Darkness has now completely fallen and we pack up by torchlight. Retreating to the warmth of the lodge, we get the gun's view on the proceedings. Ends.
This morning again, conditions weren't too good. There was hardly any wind at all, so we were struggling to get the birds down low. Ray tried his best with the calling. You know, there was plenty of birds about, but it was just that bit too high.
Yeah, he just kept the others away. They just didn't seem to want to come down.
It was all lined out in the ditch there. It was, you needed your wellies on because it was quite deep.
We've done with more than wellies at one stage.
Yeah,
I
where
think
does it
everybody's
been
got
better?
filled.
And yeah, it was lined out. All 12 bars. We had Jason Doyle on the left flank there with a 10 bar. Cracking shots. The shots that we did get was all good sporting shots, and everybody shot well.
Yeah, there was some good birds come down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a great evening up on the pond tonight. Weather conditions perfect. Plenty of wind, rain. You couldn't have asked for anything any better. We got a good mixed bag of duck and geese. How did you get on up there?
Yeah, it said as the wind was a bit better, so the birds was coming in a bit lower, all coming into range. We got 5 or 6 geese, and 4 or 5 ducks. Just made Jason shooting and Carly at the end. The highlight for me for the evening was wiping Jason's Doyle's eye, and him coming duck, got him there. 2 shots he had at it, and me with Deal side by side, got it 1 shot. Yeah.
Well, we'll have a drink to that one. Cheers.
A happy team of fowlers there. And now it's the Shooting Show news.
This is the Shooting Show news. The Clay Shooting Classic is back. The UK's best-loved independent clay shoot returns to Southdown on the 30th of May to the 3rd of June. This year there's a new format for the event as it extends to 5 days. There'll be 4 days of the usual 150 bird shoot, then the top 2 in each class and category from each day return for a super shoot-off on the Sunday. This means more prizes, more chances to win and more value for money. Stay tuned to Clay Shooting magazine for more updates. Shooting organisations are up in arms about the decision to curtail shooting on Ilkley Moor. It was the last council-owned grouse moor in England, but now Bradford Council has decided to end all shooting there. The Countryside Alliance said it was fearful for the future of the moor now that it wouldn't benefit from a keepering effort, and called on the council to commit funding to maintaining it. Meanwhile, Basque's Gareth Doherty said it was a tragedy for conservation on the moor, driven forward by a few people with an anti-shooting agenda. The bird flu threat has risen again, and all of England is now a bird flu prevention zone. After 17 wild birds tested positive in Dorset, all keepers in England must follow strict biosecurity measures. This includes feeding birds in enclosed areas, minimising movement in and out of enclosures, carrying out a strict disinfecting routine and making efforts to reduce existing contamination. There's no news from Scotland, Wales or Northern Ireland. And finally, there's a new future star to watch out for in competition shooting. Lucy Hall won junior ladies gold at the Olympic Trap Grand Prix in Malaga at the weekend. She made it a junior clean sweep for Great Britain alongside Theo Ling. Mike Wixie and Ed Ling made the overall final, but it was David Kostelacki who finished as overall champion. We'll be carrying a full piece on up-and-comer Lucy in a future show. That was the Shooting Show News.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And if you're not a member of Basque, it's time to join now. Basque, looking after your sport, looking after you. This has been The Shooting Show.